So lately, I've been talking to a lot of technologists and I stumbled across a really interesting challenge that we all have. It's called the arrogant doctor's problem. And it is pretty much what it sounds like. You understand someone's pain, you recommend them a solution, and you make claims around why your solution is superior and they should take it. And the reason it's called the arrogant doctor's problem is that it's inherently lacking empathy. It's devoid of understanding the grand scheme of things. And it's more focused on, here's a problem. I've got this solution, this hammer is called Salesforce, and your roller is a nail, and I'm going to nail it today. And the challenge with that whole approach is that we tend to miss a lot of context, particularly from a business standpoint. An example of that is sales. If you're trying to help organizations improve their ability to sell with AI, with automation, with Salesforce, with BI, whatever technology, if you're trying to do that, sales is such a multifaceted, nuance-based function that the idea that you can automatically send emails or automatically generate an email draft or summarize things in itself, in theory, is great. But to really do it well, you have to empathize. You have to understand the situation of your end customer. How much information is relevant to them? Are you actually able to offer them what they need at the point of consumption that they need it? Maybe they don't use Salesforce extensively through a desktop version. Maybe they use it on a mobile device. Maybe they are always working from Outlook or Gmail and they would use the side panel. How would your solution fit into those environments? How would it actually help them address the last minute rush for pipeline reviews, for quarter end, year end, right? All of those kind of things. It's very hard for us as technologists to sometimes relate with that. But the bigger challenge is professionally, we are not trained to do that. We are trained to look at a problem and solve it from a more engineering point of view. It's a very left brain problem solving that we end up doing. And so the challenge with that is you may have a solution that meets the requirements, but it doesn't get enough user adoption. It doesn't get enough traction. And that is the fundamental challenge that every technologist needs to address. So if you lead technology, if you're a tech executive, if you're an architect, admin, developer, consultant, if you work in that role, see if you get the opportunity to walk a few miles in the salesperson shoes, in the support person shoes, because a lot of what seemingly meets the eye, a lot of what seems like a great feature often does not translate into a usable solution for the end customer, for the end user. Very curious to hear what you all think. Thank you so much.